everybody. Okay, welcome to the new series on gut health. This is the first video, the intro video. Before I get too far into anything though, I'm going to start with my disclaimer. In this video and in all subsequent videos, I do not claim that any strategy, plan, or product can cure, prevent, or heal any disease or illness. This video should not replace a medical consultation or care. It is advised that you seek the advice of your medical doctor before adjusting, changing, or beginning any new healthcare plan or taking any new supplements. None of the products that I discuss in any of these videos have been approved by the FDA. Okay, so that is my disclaimer. Okay, so this is going to be a series at the beginning of a series of videos on gut health. There's going to be several. This is number one. To start, I'd like to give you a little bit of information about me. For those of you who are new, I know a lot of you had just joined, and so you're newbies to the page and to my site, and also to the series here. So who am I? So my name is Stacy Malashevsky. I am a certified health coach and essential oils coach, and I am doing this as part of a ministry that I have, a Christian ministry that focuses a lot on the complete health of mind, body, and soul. So now, why do a health coaching series? Well, statistics show that it is very, very, very needed. So, you know, digestive disorders in the U.S. are costing the U.S. $100 billion a year. That's huge. 74% of Americans have some type of GI discomfort, and actually 70 million people have an actual digestive disease disorder. So these numbers are huge, they're staggering, but they're not concerning just because of the numbers. You know, but it's not even just because of the pain or discomfort that these people are feeling. The numbers are concerning because of the gravity of gut health. Now, gut health, the health of the gut determines the health of the body. Hippocrates once said, quite accurately, he said that all disease begins in the gut. Now, if we take that and we flip it, if that's true, which it is definitely true. If all disease begins in the gut, then on the flip side, all health begins in the gut. And that's huge if we really come to the true understanding of what that means. Think about the digestive system for a second. Its job is to take food into the body, to convert it to fuel, to extract the nutrients out, and to deliver them to the body, to the cells, to the blood, to the brain. It has this whole ecosystem in it of good bacteria that fights bad bacteria, funguses, organisms, yeasts. And your immune system, 70% of your immune system is located in the gut. So these are big, huge things that the gut does. So this series, this topic, it goes way beyond discomfort and pain, way beyond discomfort and pain. You know, if all disease begins in the gut, and so many people with these staggering numbers have gut issues, then we have to understand that this is a crisis in America. This is a health crisis, and it begins here with the digestive system, what we're going to talk about in this series. The other thing is, so, you know, as these numbers are huge now, but they keep growing every year, every couple years. And, you know, the number of people with digestive troubles mostly are adults and even teens, but this tells me something about the scope or the nature of digestive illnesses to begin with. You know, this isn't something that people, in most cases, not all cases, but in most cases, this isn't something that people are born with. And so if we look at it that way, these are things that are manifesting in adulthood, but likely, very likely, began to happen in childhood. So this is damage done, things that are taking place over the course of many years that is just now starting to manifest itself. You know, logically, it seems to me that if you look at the digestive system and you look at what its job is and what it does, it takes in food every single day. And it just, like I said, it extracts the nutrients and nourishes the body and provides fuel. But it's taking in fuel every day. So if you're looking to get to the root of digestive discomfort or pain, in my head, logically, I'm thinking the first thing we should do is look at food. Look at the thing that it comes in contact with every single day, multiple times a day. But unfortunately, that's not how it usually works. Usually, in the mainstream medical community, that's not even addressed. A lot of times people come to me or to another health coach or nutritionist, they come as like a last resort. Food is like the last thing people look at, but logically it seems like it should be the first thing because it's the thing that the body uses every day. You know, I'll share a story with you about somebody who I have been working with. You know, this woman, she had a digestive disorder, a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain for over 10 years. I mean, it was pretty bad. And she went to multiple doctors, specialists, digestive disease specialists, in her town, other towns. She went to many. She had MRIs, scopes, colonoscopies, sonograms. She had multiple things done. And throughout that time and throughout that journey, not one doctor anywhere ever in all those years asked her what she was eating. Nobody questioned her about food or even had the conversation or discussed it with her. The only thing that was ever offered to her was medications, prescriptions. Now, I say that not to bash doctors because it's really not their fault. This is just how the establishment works, the system. The average medical student only receives less than 20 hours of education on food and nutrition in their whole big scope of medical school. So it's not their fault. It's just not how the system works. That's not how they're trained. And so that's not usually what you're going to get when you go to a mainstream medical doctor. Now, there's other doctors coming up, naturopaths, functional medicine doctors that are very much more trained and do have extensive hours. So I say all this, though, because I want to be very clear that this series and these videos in no way should replace medical care. This series that I'm doing and this information that I'm providing you is supplemental. So I encourage you to be very transparent with your doctor, to be very open with your doctor, continue seeing your doctor. And if there's anything that comes up in any of these videos and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's me, or this totally sounds like me, you know, I'm going to cut gluten out of my diet and see if this helps, or I'm going to do this and implement that. And if you start seeing different changes and you start understanding your body a little bit better, these are things that I encourage you to take to your doctor, to share with your doctor, and to work with your doctor in. Please let me be very clear on that. This is not to replace any type of medical care. Again, this is supplemental information. You know, the other thing I wanted to stress, and this is very important, I wanted to stress dedication, okay? So I know that these videos are going to be probably about 20 minutes long. Some of them might be longer, 30 minutes maybe. But they will not be longer than it takes you to make a trip to the doctor. They will not be longer than it usually takes you to have a prescription filled and to go pick it up. They will not take any longer than you have probably already spent Googling your symptoms and trying to figure out what on earth is going on in your body. They will not be longer than probably a lot of you have spent agonizing in the bathroom. You know what I mean? So yes, some of these videos will seem kind of long, 20 to 30 minutes. But I'm willing to bet you have spent far much longer on other things, other ways to try and feel better. I know a lot of you would rather I just say, okay, here, do this, eat that, don't eat this, yada, yada. But that's not how I roll. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not what I'm about. That's not, you're never going to hear me do that, at least on a very, very, very rare occasion. Because here's why. There's a method to my madness. If I say, don't eat this, it's bad for you, and it's something that you like, and the next time you're digging around your cabinets or your pantry or your fridge and it's staring you in the face, if I said don't eat it, it's bad for you, that's not going to have much weight over your willpower. That's not going to really have any effect on you whatsoever when it's staring you back in the face. But if I tell you, don't eat this, or if by eating this, it could have a chain reaction in your body that could poke tiny holes in the intestinal lining, it could contribute to cell starvation or a fungal overgrowth, could increase your risk of developing a certain type of cancer. These things might have a bigger effect on you. And it might give you that visualization to where when you're looking at that food or you're confronted with the option of eating it or anything, even if it's not just the food, understanding how it works and why I have told you not to eat it or not to do it, that might carry a little bit more weight. That might give you a little bit more willpower to resist in the future, a little bit more so than just the plain old don't do it, it's bad for you. So please understand, my goal here in health coaching, it is not for you to just follow my rules, okay, follow my orders and what I'm going to tell you to do. My goal is for you to understand what I'm saying. There's a big, big, big difference. My goal is not to make you feel better, even though, yes, I do hope that you do in the course of this, but my goal is to teach you how to make yourself feel better. Again, a very big difference. My goal is not to get rid of this stomach pain that you have for the next week or so. My goal is for you to get rid of it permanently. And by doing so, since all disease begins in the gut, my goal is for you to avoid disease in the future. So understand where I'm coming from when I'm explaining things and you're thinking, oh, well, these are so long. Why doesn't she make them shorter? There's a method to my madness. So my goal is to give you education and knowledge, because knowledge is power. The power to take back your health and your life. I mean, a lot of you, you're on this series because you need it. You're watching these videos right now because you have suffered or struggled. Some people have to schedule their day around bathroom trips, or can't go to certain places, or this is affecting your life. It's affecting your happiness, your mood, a lot of different things. And so knowledge is power. But here's the other thing. So nobody is going to care more about your health than you do. Nobody. Not any health coach, not any doctor, not any friend or family member. Nobody. So if I can be real with you for a second, if you don't care enough about your health to spend 20 to 30 minutes receiving crucial information and education that you need to take back your health and to feel better and to get healthier, then nobody else is going to care either. Not that I don't care. I do care. I care greatly, and that is why I'm doing these videos, but I'm not going to be able to care more than you can care. And by that I mean I can give you this information, I can explain it, I can present it, I can hand you all the tools that you need, but at the end of the day, I can't make you watch these videos. I can't make you stop eating the things that are harming you. I can't make you buy and start implementing things that I know will help you. I can give you the information, but at the end of the day, this series is all about you. It's all about the effort and the dedication that you're going to put into it and how much you are going to make out of it. That's how much you're going to get out of it right there. So yes, that was my long, drawn out explanation, but yes, these are 20 to 30 minutes, kind of long, but they are recorded. I didn't do this. I have done live series in the past where we all jump on together and we all talk it out, and there's Q&As and this and that. There's a reason why I did not choose that format for this, and it's because I want you to be able to have this recorded somewhere where you can just click play whenever your schedule permits. You know, for a lot of you, it's going to be first thing in the morning before anybody's awake, before you get in the shower, before the day starts. Some of you, it's going to be in the evening. Some of you, it's going to be at lunch. I want these to be available for all of you whenever you need it, okay? Number two, I want you to be able to watch these with a pen and paper. I want you to be able to push pause and write down important information. I want you to be able to rewind and say, wait, what did she say? I think that's me. Rewind, pause, write it down. So there's a reason why I have done it this way. So there's no excuses. There's none, okay? It should be able to fit in your day if this is important to you. And the other thing is, some of you who are doing this are parents. And so I'm going to talk a lot about that in the future videos, but this is very relevant for your family as well. Some of these things that we talk about in terms of digestive diseases or illnesses or issues, some of the time we say, you know, well, it just runs in the family. Please understand, okay, if you're not born with it and it develops over the course of years from bad choices, bad habits, please understand that the run in the family is because children eat what parents eat. Children then develop the same unhealthy tastes, the same unhealthy habits, and the same unhealthy behaviors that parents have. And then all of a sudden, yes, these children have developed these unhealthy states, vitamin and mineral deficiencies, fungal overgrowths, food addictions. The list is numerous, inflammation. But if you follow the trail back, you see that over the course of the years, the kids have been doing the same thing the parents are doing, and all of a sudden have arrived at this same digestive crisis. So this education, this series is not just for you, it's for your kids. It's for your family, it's for future generations. It's to end this cycle of poor gut health and hopefully thereby end the cycle of disease and just, you know, imbalance and all these different things that we have. So that being said, this is why I'm doing this series, because this series actually might be one of the, or if not the most important series, health coaching series that I'm doing or will do in the future, because again, all disease begins in the gut. And if all disease begins in the gut, you understand where I'm going. Okay, so that's my big spiel on for the intro. Now, in each of these videos, I'm going to end with a challenge for you because I don't want you to be a spectator in this series. I want you to be a participant. I want you to be implementing things and doing things and putting this into practice. So today's challenge is for you to schedule these videos. Okay, schedule time to watch them. And you don't have to pick an actual time, but pick a time of day maybe. I'm going to do these in the morning or at night. And then I want you to talk to your family. If you have a family in the house and you have people that depend on you, I want you to say, listen, you know, this is something that's important to me and I need to do this, and ask for their support. Ask for them to help you, you know, to let you have that time. Because the reality is, if you have people in your house, if you're a parent, or, I mean, this is not going to, like I just said, this is not only going to be beneficial for you, it's going to be beneficial for your entire home. So be open and honest with your family. Say, you know what, I need this. This is what I need to do, and get their support. And then schedule that time. Say every day in the morning, this is what I'm going to be doing. Again, these are recorded and uploaded. They're going to be uploaded here, so you have the freedom to fit it in whenever fits for your family. I also want you to comment below on this video. I'm going to have you do this on all the videos actually, because again, I want you to be a participant, not a spectator. But comment below with one takeaway, one thing that you learned or liked about this video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a big drawing, a big giveaway. And I'm not going to tell you what it is right now because I'm going to keep the mystery and the surprise, but you're going to want to be entered into this drawing. And the only people that are going to be entered into this drawing are going to be the people who participate the most. And so I'm going to gauge that by the people who are commenting, liking, and doing the challenges. So I encourage you to get involved and to be active on this page. So comment below with one of the takeaways from this video, do the challenge, schedule it, and then tune back in for session 2. I will see you next time. All right, thanks. Bye, everybody.